Kawa-kun, please come to the student guidance office. I repeat loud, please come to the student guidance office. Kawakami, I wonder what's up.
Sorry.
I'm sorry to pull you out of the class, but it's about Taka's guardian. Told them that I'm not going to pay them any more money. I'm quitting my part-time job too, although I'm still in talks with my boss about it. I'm going to devote myself to being a great teacher no matter what others say I won't labor. So thank you for giving me such a good advice. I just thought you should be the first to know. Miss Kanagawa, you have a guest to Takasi's are here.
What?
They're here at school. How long are you gonna make us wait? Him again. We're talking here. How rude. Okay, I guess a student is only as good as the teacher offers you like a proper education. You thought you could just call and say you're not gonna pay anymore? What do you think you are?
You know...
It's what I decided for Takasi-kun's sake. I'm not gonna make sure there won't be any more students like him who... So you just trying to get out of your responsibility. I bet you don't even care about Takaki. How are you still a teacher? Maybe we really should sue the Board of Education. Are you okay with that? A teacher who calls her student to die would surely cause a scandal. I'm not gonna run or hide. I'm going to spend my time taking care of my students. If you want to take legal action, then go ahead. Regardless, I'll continue teaching. I decided that that's the best apology I can make to Takasi-kun. Paying money to you two is not the solution, to say the least. Along with suing you, maybe I should tell everyone about your little secret. You know about your little stint as a sex worker?
What?
How did you? Oh, so I'm right, am I? What? I mean, the amount of money you're paying us can't come from just a teacher's salary. Well, shall we head on over to the faculty office? Stop, please. Still, how a teacher working in the section industry, you've definitely done it this time. How unfortunate for you that you thought you could just leave Takasi matter unsettled. You know what you have to do now, right? Pay up and don't ever call us again with that garbage while stopping the payment. I guess I can't quit my part-time job just yet. You can't give up. I know, but what am I supposed to do? Go in the metaverse. What about the fan things? Will they even help someone like me? No, that was impossible. Haha. It appears to be deeply hurting. I need to do something for Kamikaze like me. Can't do this anymore. What are their names again? Ooh, the Takashis? The husband is Torisho-san and his wife Hiromi-san. I can never forget them. I send them money every week. Wait, why? You don't intend on doing something, do you? Please don't. A Shujin teacher asking fan thieves for help would be.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I was so excited to tell you what I had decided and then it ended up like this. Just forget everything, okay? If you think about it, I'm right back where I started. I guess I'll never be able to change. Haha. Class is about to start. I need to go. Need to do something about the targets for Kawakami. Yay, teachers made to suffer. I need more people.
There you guys are.
Futaba! Did you come here by yourself?
I went to get her since I got out of school early.
What a patronizing Inari.
No.
Well then, let's get talking. What do we do now? Should we go after another big target?
That's important too, but what about that villain in the cognitive world?
It's almost certain that this person exists. What's more, they're inducing mental shutdowns. We certainly can't turn a blind eye.
Yeah, but we don't got any clues. But, you know how we're toads popular right now? Everyone at school's talking about us. And not a day goes by when you don't hear about it on TV either. We totally made it big, don't you think?
True. The rankings on the Phantom Aficionado website have been crazy too.
You mean this?
Huh? What the hell? First place keeps changing by the second.
People are voting around the clock after all.
If we go after these guys, I'm sure we'll score some big cash at least once. What would you use money like that for?
An extravagant spree.
Ooh, yeah! Like enjoying food across the world?
Are you fine with that, Futaba? Even though it's related to what happened to your mother.
It's not okay. I'm definitely gonna punch that guy.
The culprit forcing mental shutdowns. If you think about it, there's no bigger target than that. If we can change his heart and get a confession out of him, we'll be on top of the world for real. Should we reveal our identities then? Oh, I bet chicks are gonna be all over us.
Whoa, whoa! You want us to show our faces? I guess that might be okay.
I see. If the true culprit confesses, the existence of the metaverse will become known. There would be no need for us to remain in hiding in such a questionable manner.
Hey, we're not doing this to stand out, you know. Being unknown is the allure of being a phantom thief.
But considering the hype now, it's gonna be one hell of a huge deal if we pull it off.
Are there really no clues regarding those mental shutdown cases? If I remember right, wasn't the older Nijima sister investigating it?
Yes, I can pry and ask about it, but she'll just tell me to mind my own business and get angry with me.
If you can't ask her, wanna just extract that data? Does she have a personal laptop or something?
Don't tell me.
I can lend you a storage device with my special gimmick on it. Just stick this baby in and it'll clone the internal hard drive. It'll even bypass the OS password. You'll have to plug it directly into her laptop though. Can you do it?
Sis does bring her laptop home sometimes,
But I'm not comfortable going that far.
Ooh, is Futaba gonna do something amazing again?
Are you scared of seeing how your sister truly feels?
no! Of course not. Fine, I'll do it.
What? I was in a tabloid magazine? But I gave a gag order in regard to Mr. Kamoshida's case. Please, wait! Please give me some time! I will find evidence on the Phantom Thieves for sure. I couldn't have made it this far had it not been for your assistance, sir. So please, please let me... no!
He'll lose his job. Summer's already over, huh? We're quite too fast. Still another 6 months ahead of you. Keep yourself in check on it. These rankings are insane. Yes, if you look away for even a single moment, the orders change completely. It's hard to decide who to actually go after. They're flooded in. We can stop anyone we can. We should wait for it now, though. I'm surely cool off soon. More importantly, how's more things on your end, Makoto? Sis isn't home yet. She might not come back at all tonight. And just thinking how great it would be to narrow down our targets. That's true, but are you guys taking this too lightly? All the pressure here rests on me. I'm counting on you. Even you. That's a lot. I suppose I'll do it. Let's leave this to Makoto. I'm sure she'll be able to pull it off. Aren't you bored? I got some time today if you want me to show you the ropes. Hello everyone, welcome to Continuation Persona 5. You're gonna go to the metaverse, all of it. Subscribe if you is it evening? Holy shit, it's already evening. You know the boss. So please subscribe, hit the like button, and hit the notification bell for more videos. And also, yeah, leave a comment.
All right then.
I'm wicked fool. How was security, Futaba? Delicious, I'm gonna be dreaming of that stuff tonight. Did it taste the same as you remembered it? I feel like a dummy for not wanting to eat it back when I was depressed about my mom.
Oh, that's right.
Oh yeah, the first episode of the brand new anime I want to watch is airing tonight. I'm out of here. Eyes in front when you walk, okay? No spacing out. You ran head first into a pole last time you went for a walk. Well, you stubbed your toe on the dresser the other day. Oh crap! It's gonna start making like a leaf, and yeah, screw it. Bye. Jeez, it was delicious. And what about you? I think I'm addicted. Really, I guess you have plenty of good taste if you can understand how incredible that curry is. Now then, there's something I should probably tell you. Here, take a seat, I'll pour you some coffee.
Yeah.
Remember how I said the recipe for this curry was developed by a scientific genius? You might have realized by now that genius was Futaba's mother, Wakaba. In other words, that curry is one of the last remaining connections Futaba has to her mom. I first met Wakaba back when I was doing work for the government. She was real troubled, let me tell you. Logic prevails over emotion for her, and she had an intricate knowledge to the human world. Human mind, I mean. I thought my pickup lines were the best in town, but not a single one worked on her head. She was like, Futaba? You could say that. It never clear what she was thinking, so I had a hard time trying to keep up with her. Men are idiots though. We spend our time chasing other things we can't get. Wakaba rejected me time and time again, but there was one instant I managed to surprise her. That was when I gave her a plate of my homemade curry. The very next day she came asking all about the ingredients and what goes into the cooking process. Then just a few days later she handed me a scientifically enhanced version of my recipe. It was incredible. She had used my curry as the basis, but it was miles better than anything I made. The curry was Wakaba's specialty from then on. Naturally, Futaba grew to love it in no time as well. But then after Wakaba's accident, Futaba stopped eating it entirely. The flavor would make her remember the pain, and I heard even smell can bring back memories too. But then curry was the only point of connection I had with Futaba. That's why when I took her, I vowed to keep this recipe alive until she could eat it again. It really paid off in the end. Yeah, it felt like a huge weight was lifted off my shoulder when she said it was delicious. Then the whole idea of pairing the curry with a nice brew is thanks to Wakaba's refinements too. Despite how introverted she seemed, she was extraordinarily perceptive of the people around her. I never even told her about my love of coffee. She figured it out just from looking at me. That was when I realized she was totally out of my league. Not like I really stood a chance to begin though. She was already half Futaba by then after all. This might seem like an old curry to most people, but there's tons of emotions crammed inside. Oh, so yeah, make sure you keep the tradition going. It goes deeper.
All right.
After all, that's enough of this for tonight. Things are getting downright sappy in here. Futaba's waiting for me at home too, so I should probably be heading back.
The rest is on you.
Make sure you clean up before you go to bed. Kindness. Yay, I got my kindness right.
All right.
Second day. School to hide out and do all this shit.
Good morning.
Hey, did you get a tan? You seem different. Oh yes, thank you for the coffee last time. It's a lovely cafe. I haven't relaxed that much in a while. You should come again.
Thank you.
That's nice of you to say, especially lately since it seems that I'm hated by bulls who support the phantom thieves. Yeah, it seems their school's in trouble. The media is reporting that the whole school was involved in the cover-up about that gym teacher. Those unfortunate students were made victims all because adults value their own convenience. This is unforgivable no matter the reason. Let me know if you need anything. I'll do my best so that the case is wrapped up quickly.
Hey!
Those are Senji students, right? I read an article about Sujin in a magazine. High school horrors, a school-wide cover-up. Seems like Missouri turned a blind eye to the abusive teacher. It's all so hard to believe. Principal claimed he didn't know what was going on at first. We're taking about children's lives. People like him are the ones who should answer for this. Don't like the way they looked at us.
What up? Did you see that ad in the train?
What
The media's gonna come to our school. At least be a little interested in it. Cover up by faculty and principal of Shujin Academy, where the Phantom Thieves first appeared. It's been a huge deal already. I wonder what's gonna happen to the principal now. Anyways, we made the right choice going after big targets. Everywhere I go, people are talking about us. Whoa!
I'm sorry.
Wondering, Ken.
Oh no, I'm fine. That girl just now, don't you think she was fine? The Phantom Thieves are on fire right now, so I wonder if I got a chance if I asked her out? It sucks that I can't just say I'm actually a Phantom Thief to anybody.
Really stupid to talk out in public too.
Did you do it too, Teach? The whole cover-up thing?
This is the first time I'm hearing about it, too. Even if the police ask you anything, you better not make irresponsible comments to them. Seriously, why does this keep happening? All my relatives are gonna call me again. Oh, perfect timing. I think you might have been told this already, but it's about the school trip. You know how the police have been coming to the school again because of that incident? So a number of the senior faculty are going to be called in for questioning, and that day just happens to overlap with the school trip. Yes, I've been told so. Now, this came up at the faculty meeting, but the plan is to have third years to act as our proxies. I'm so sorry to drop this on you, Nijima-san, but we'll be counting on you.
What?
You know, a lot of the second years this year happen to be unique. You must have your hands full with the entrance exams, but I'm sure you'll be fine with your grades. Don't worry. There'll be a couple more people going besides you.
If that's the case, very well.
Really? Oh, thank goodness. I'll go ahead and pass this news on then.
I guess that works out.
Damn it, no school trip. You see, Akachi showed up in the rankings. Perhaps it's due to the negative comment he made about us. Seems that way. God, this is freaking amazing. I feel bad. Come on, you don't gotta pity a jerk like him. By the way, how is going with Boto? You get into your sister there yet? They think she's been busy. She didn't come home at all yesterday. That's problematic. Well, what are we gonna do? We can't do a damn thing till we get that. Don't rush me, I assure you I can handle this. More importantly, know that school has been on edge since that tabloid article. Please be careful not to stand out, okay? You don't gotta tell me twice.
Well then,
Okay, people saying the press might show up. Let's keep it profile as usual. Tell the others about what Yashio told you.
I have something.
Good plan. Sorry, later.
I have something.
We're gonna mementos. Do 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 do. Do, 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 do.
Okay.
We're all here.
Exciting people might try to learn our identities. Make sure not to get caught, okay? View request. Today seems like a perfect day for us to go to Mementos. Let's check our intel. We'll start with this one
Listen up.
first. Intel is on an intricate lab spectator. He's trying to threaten the old couple who managed a theater in Yogan to make them move out. If we don't do something, it will probably get even worse. He's trying to do this because they declined his offer. We cannot allow such a horrible method to succeed.
Very well.
I will go along with this. There are still
Listen
more. The intel on the couple related to Kami's former student, they are quite the foul pair of people. They're using the incident work as the child died to try and extort money from Kawakami. What? The threatening her is bad enough by itself, but using a deceased child to do it? That's just too much. We have to do this. I'll show off my skills in front of Lady An.
Nice.
Okay, it looks like we're all ready to do this. We already told Mishima, so the form is posting up and running. No objection, right? We're good to go if you're okay with it. That's an unanimous decision. Okay, that's left now is to take down a target at Mementos. Two of them should we get going? Let's go.
Okay, let's go.
Wait up, I'm getting a reading. It's coming from below.
야, 이거 캔수 사야 돼. 통수가 주니까 안 먹어.
Awesome.
A new area has been confirmed in the depths. Updating guidance information.
It's gotten even bigger. This happened because we stole another treasure, right?
I feel like it's gonna keep getting bigger and bigger.
I don't think Mementos' territorial expansion is caused by us stealing a treasure. I bet it's things like the number of searches for phantom thieves, the ranking of trending words, and the access counter on Mishima's website and stuff. Even now, it's slowly expanding.
The more we become the topic of conversation, the more Mementos spreads?
Maybe it's the other way around.
What do you mean?
We're the ones expanding it. Or perhaps Mementos grants further passage as we become more prevalent in the general public's cognition.
Like getting free admission for being popular?
That's rather well put.
For real? That's amazing! Actually, you're amazing, Futaba! How'd you figure that out?
Piece of cake. I didn't know at all. What have I been doing?
For poor Mish. Poor kitty. That's what she does.
Alright, let's get moving. Alright,
Oh, you got all the
let's get
navigation need to be
moving.
right here. Oh,
Well
there she
then.
fights. Start pathway in. Exits are below us. Let's go. here? Oh well.
Is this the sound of wind? Or...
Three enemies! They're weak, but don't let your guard down! Charge, Johanna! Wow! You got two of them, Queen! Give it up! Sharon Disarray! Beat him up! Fist of justice!
Okay.
Navi.
Three enemies! They're weak, but don't let your guard down! Yourself. Took out a shadow! Good stuff! Joker took one out!
Wait! The hell are you doing? Well.
Now, let's continue!
Okay, let's move on!
Okay.
I found a chest. What do you want to do?
One enemy, and it's weak. This'll be a slaughter.
Mistake. Don't use bless attacks. Try something else.
Persona! I'll finish you! Did it work?
Come! Go down!
Persona! Go! Such a pain! Persona! Johanna! That's our queen! Don't resist! We can end this right now! They're done for! They felt that one!
All right.
A stylish victory!
Another blank card.
Surprise attack successful! Have a step, please.
Now, let's continue.
Just like I thought.
All right.
They were too weak to fight. Now's our chance! Beat 'em up! Still fight! Great job, Mona!
Now, let's continue.
Okay, let's move on!
All right.
That easy, huh? I can tell by your face.
talk, I suppose. Pretty agreeable human. They thought you're not from around here, you human. Why you come all the way here? I'm here for a woman. You look in my mirror, no woman here wants you, you wasted time. Shining image be respected God's spirit, so why me in this situation right now? Why me at your mercy? Humans are powerful.
Jake. You know now.
We're done here. Let's go.
Hey there, Emoji Place, how you doing?
All right.
I'm going to the 5th level mementos after I finish the thing for it. To request. Summer break just ended and everything, so. So I'm halfway through the game. This game is ridiculously long.
One enemy remaining. That's the little more.
Give me your power. Anymore.
Yes! Victory! Just like I thought.
Okay,